Everyone, hello. It is me again, excuse my Broncos, and today I'm going to do a very late reaction video. This game was almost a week ago, but it was so good. I've just spent the last week just going back and watching some highlights. I haven't watched a full highlight video, so it'll somewhat be a reaction, but I did watch it in real time. But yeah, the Denver Broncos are now 12-2. We're currently we're the number one seed in AFC. Gotta love it. Kansas City is out, although I don't really like what happened to Patrick Mahomes. You know, I hope that he gets better, but it is what it is. We're here now. I do think that we need to keep our foot on the gas because, as y'all know, the Chargers are right behind us at 10-4, I believe. So hopefully we can beat the Jaguars this week, who is also a very hot team. They're coming into our territory, and there are a lot of commentators thinking that the Jaguars are going to beat us. I think it's laughable, but we'll see. But for now, we'll just stick to the Green Bay Packers. I will say that I think that this was Bo Nix's best game out of his career. I think he was phenomenal from start to finish. I definitely think he's silenced a lot of the haters, including myself. I have been very critical of him. But yeah, let's just go through these highlights and yeah, let's just enjoy it.
This team doesn't give up sacks. Something's got to give today.
On 2nd and 7, they'll stay on the ground, and they're able to get within a yard of the first.
Micah has played 4 different positions already.
Got to give it up to Sean to keep going to the run game. We know that Sean loves to throw the ball, but he really had the run game going this week.
He's got it. Aggressively tackled. Football comes out. Going to go up top for it. Or run with it. He's got open space. He's got the first down. Hufanga could not.
Was anybody else concerned on how much our defense was giving up in the first half? This is like the third game that this has happened. And I'm starting to get concerned because as we continue to play these games and we go deeper into the playoffs, well, number one, I think we will go deep into the playoffs. I just don't think that we're able to get away with all these blown coverages. But yeah, is it just me? Am I tripping? Like, I would love to know y'all thoughts.
Not quite catch up to him. Green Bay, first down. 2nd and 14. Is Love from the pocket, fires, connects, and it's Reed reaching out for the first down yardage. They're going to say he's about a half-yard shy. Gain of 13. Ready. They trust Jacobs with the call, and it's busted up by Hufanga, who is able to shove the...
Number one, Hufanga is such a dog. I love him. I think he's probably the best free agent that we've had in a really long time. Let me get rid of these captions because it's going to drive me crazy. But I love Hufanga.
The blocker side, Wiley. McManus from 53 hugs the upright and is good.
I just know McManus was going to come here. He thought he was going to beat us.
Day is the running back.
Psych.
They pick up the 5 rushers, swing it over to Bidet, trying to get around his own blocker. Adkins is the record. 55 coming in. 2 tight ends.
Got to do it in 16 games.
I agree 100% because they're going to have that extra game. Here's Love's throw. Wide open.
Why was that wide open like that? Why? Like, our secondary is supposed to be all over that. Like, I just don't understand. I hope Vance Joseph can clean this up because this isn't going to work.
Driving with the catch is Musgrave. And they get out of that pickle from inside the 5-yard line with a connection for 25 yards. On first down at the 31. Love. Wow. Off his back foot. Able to throw.
Jordan Love thinks he's Michael Jordan.
Dobbs.
You see the way he just throws? He's just like off the back foot, just throwing it up. Smooth, but that's why he got picked off.
Look at that play action. Then throws, and it's caught. Flag down. Tumbling was Fitzpatrick to near the 30-yard line. And Surtain is going to be slow to get up. Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL. 1st and 10, Green Bay. The drive started back at the 3.
I'd throw the ball. He's out of the game.
That's what Love's doing, and he's got a wide open target.
Oh my God.
Here's Love looking right side. Dobbs. Moss was over there to help break it up.
Riley.
You have a chance to win the game, then.
26 yards. McManus, dead center.
They've got to win.
All right, so I know I was just getting all over the defense, but I will say that when it comes to the red zone, they are elite at stopping the opposing offense from scoring in the red zone. These field goals could easily been touchdowns, and if they would have been touchdowns, I think that this game would have been way too hard to come back and for us to win, just because of the caliber of team that we were playing. But shout out to the defense for shutting them down in the red zone. I mean, you can't ask for better. They can get down there, but to keep them from scoring is elite.
Win these downs if they're going to win this football game.
3rd and 5. Mims is in the backfield. They can do a lot with him. Nix able to find the target past the sticks. It's Sutton, who's one of the great threats in the league on 3rd down.
Testing to see if it's man. Somebody ran out with him, so now you know the right play.
Nix completes it to Humphrey. Lil Jordan Humphrey.
I'm not mad at the Lil Jordan
coming up with
Humphrey.
a big catch, just his 4th as a
Bringing him
Bronco.
back on. He's
Jimmy,
been pretty
that's a big
solid.
thing for this Denver team.
3rd and 3.
There's the legs. Go.
Going to throw it instead.
Beautiful
He's going to make
play.
the connection with Bandy in the end zone for the touchdown.
I'm happy for Bandy. I know he's been bounced around a lot.
It's going to be Nick's ability to run that's going to keep Bullard from taking the crossing route. He kind of feels the weight of him running, which is what we talked about, and then he does a good job finding it.
You can see Packers 0 for 3 so far on 3rd down.
This team gets off the ball very fast.
Pass open. It's Reed. Turns it upfield. And Reed finally brought down by Greenlaw. And now to have Jaden back as well. 3 catches, 43 yards in the early going. Jacobs, nice move. He's able to swerve around some early contact.
I am so tired of Josh Jacobs
And 2.
being our
It's
kryptonite.
Jacobs. Jacobs again gets to the 2nd level. Takes
Josh Jacobs has been killing us since he's been with the Raiders. Can we please find a way to stop this man? Please.
it to the 20. We're going for much larger stakes at division and a possible 1 seed. Here is Love. On 1st down, finding Reed again. Able to sidestep a defender.
This could be a screen right here. I might run something fast.
Love looking downfield, lofting to the end zone. It's Jacob with
just
the catch.
such a good play
Oh
on
my
Josh
goodness.
Jacobs.
What a grab.
Greenlaw
by the
was good
running
in
back
coverage.
With Greenlaw in coverage. And the Packers
that was just a
have
better
found the
play
end
on
zone
him.
for the first time today.
But this is not a wide receiver. This is a running back. 1, 2. That is a touchdown. Jacobs showing off.
Yeah.
With some Randy Moss hands right here. Wow.
I don't know if you remember, but he couldn't get a touchdown reception.
Remember? Yeah,
anything
exactly.
for years. That streak ended not too long ago, but man, that looked like a play that you would expect to see from Reed or Watson. 2nd and 2 inside 4 minutes, 1st half. Nix wide open is Sutton.
Oh, Nix. That was such a good play. I mean, I've been very critical of him, like I said, this entire season. But when he plays like this, I feel like it's undeniable that he has a lot of talent. Now, I don't know. My theory is that because he's such a young quarterback, that Sean is, he still kind of has his, he's reining him in a little bit. But I feel like as the season goes on, he's opening it up a little bit and he's letting Bo be Bo. And when you let that happen, he's making plays like this. Like, that was a phenomenal play. Better catch by Cortland, but Bo he's dealing.
Holds on to it with 2 hands down to the 22-yard line. That is a pass play for 42 yards.
Just a play call here and there that does it.
2nd and 5. Watch out. Oh, boy. Valentine almost got to it. Instead, it's Franklin taking it down to about the 6.
Trey
They've been a
Franklin, I
dangerous
love the
team in the last 2
progression.
minutes, and Sutton has caught 4 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes of the first half. Here he is on second and goal. Nix throwing, goal line, and it's a touchdown. Little Jordan Humphrey.
He
Shout out
actually
to Bo
throws the ball
again.
underneath
Like,
when you had the corner up, but the best part of
he threw the ball to only where his receiver could catch it. And mind you, that's triple coverage. Like, that was just such a high level throw.
this is this play design, free releasing the back right away. But here comes Phillip.
He's 10 out of 16, by the way, folks, completing his last 7. Here's Love down the middle. Watson to the 33-yard line. Yeah, Watson had the 2 touchdown catches against Chicago. Got the game ball afterwards. Here's another wide-open Packer. And to the 50-yard line goes Musgrave, who's had a fine first half. The rusher right there for Denver. 3rd and 6. Love gets it away. Dobbs has the first down. Looks in zone, lofts it deep, no one there. And that'll bring McManus back to the field.
I don't like how Green Bay was. They're able to drive down the field so easily. I don't like that. Like, I don't know what's going on with our defense. I feel like every year, since Vance Joseph has been our DC, I feel like around this time, I feel like our defense always starts falling off. I don't know if that's because offenses have more film on us or, they're able to identify our weak spots, but they're going to have to lock in because, again, like as we continue to go through the season, like this isn't going to work.
He's now up to 116 with 2 of them as a member of the Packers. This from 35. Make it 117 through the uprights again.
I don't think that was pass interference.
Meanwhile, Jacobs, no one near him, taken off. Jacobs to the end zone for his longest touchdown run of the season.
I want you to watch
so tired
right
of Josh Jacobs,
Singleton,
man.
There's a huge gap
He's so
in this
good.
area. You've got to move
I feel like
over
he's
here.
Derrick Henry
Cannot
level every
go
time
that
he
way,
plays the
because now all of a
Broncos.
sudden you leave this entire area and Jacobs will finish. What a drive.
3rd and 9. Parsons standing up and now coming right over center. He's picked up. Nix loops around, throws incomplete.
Right now.
We'll watch the play first because they're going deep. They're going deep, and stepping in front is Surtain.
I want to know what Jordan Love was thinking when he, PS2 is on Christian Watson. Why would you throw the ball his area? He's the best corner in the NFL. Like, why are you throwing it towards Patrick Surtain's side of the field? You had to know that was getting picked off easy. That was way too easy. But we do appreciate the turnover, though.
With the pick, and Watson was hurt. Surtain high stepping and slipping by one tackle attempt. Got to think. 2nd and 7. Nix. Oh, he's able to reverse as Parsons was about to bear down on him. Throws on the go, and it's
the running to the right and then reversing and running to the left and still being able to make that throw. It's elite, man. It's just very elite.
Humphrey again making a play. He's made several today, including a touchdown.
Good job with little Jordan Humphrey on that scramble drill.
He's got to use his legs if they're going to win this game.
That went for 22. He's looking for Franklin.
Using the legs again.
And he's rolling out and now throws it to Franklin, his old Oregon teammate. Oh, that was a little deception.
Very Patrick
Returning to action.
Ish.
Here he goes in motion. First play back. Quite some time. And they go to him. There's Mims. Got a first down at the 18.
What is Green Bay? What is their defense ranked? Because we were also able to drive down the field fairly easy, and we were 4 for 4 in the red zone. I wonder what they're ranked, because I keep hearing people say that we play so well against like a highly ranked defense, but the way that they're playing, they do not look like a high ranking defense.
2nd and 8. Nix, end zone bound, pulled in. Are the feet down? Yes! Touchdown Broncos! Sutton holds it in.
Got me so many points in fantasy last week for this. I think he went for like 113 yards.
In anything other than the second quarter.
It's just a perfect route. He wins at the line of scrimmage, and then it's a perfect finish to the play with a perfect throw. I mean, this is
high-level coverage. He burned him
right
so
now.
bad.
What a release by Sutton, and what a finish. In the NFL, on both sides, really.
Love, stepping up, gets away from a sack, taken off, getting near the marker. Oh, he's got it. It still goes to the Denver side of the 50. Love going down for the first time today.
And what is their O-line rank too for the Packers? Because the fact that it took our defense well into the third quarter to get our first sack, that's good stuff. Because our defensive front is elite, and so the fact that it took them so long to get their first sack of the game, that means that that O-line is pretty good. So shout out to them for that.
Thought about it, dumps it off. Caught by Ingram. Got near it.
Ingram, should have got that.
One
Should have got
defender.
that
Where are they
first
going to
down.
mark this?
Bringing in a lot of big guys, putting them down in the line.
Sneak. Nix. Got it. 2.5 to go in the third. Looking long again. And he's got Franklin for a first down. And now we'll operate in Green Bay territory.
Always, not just the fourth, but 1:25.
2nd and 2. Harvey's got the first down and still driving, taking Walker with him a little bit.
Whoever wins, we win.
I remember when we dropped at RJ Harvey. Number one, I was like, who? Because I had no idea who he was. But I did start to do some research on him. And I saw that he was pretty decent in college. But the fact that out of all the running backs from his draft class, and he has the most touchdowns, is very impressive. Now, I know that Sean is he's a reason for a lot of that, but I just still think it's just insane. Like, you had like this very huge running back class with just so much talent. And like I said, I'm just really impressed that Sean has found ways to get him so involved as a young guy, especially after losing J.K. Dobbins. It's impressive that he has 10 touchdowns this season. I just feel like he's going to be our guy moving forward, but we'll see.
Out of the backfield's Mims. He gets the ball and able to spin out of the tackle. Great effort by Mims. On a 2nd and 15. Nix to the end zone. Franklin has it. Touchdown.
Best throw of the game.
Broncos.
You'll see the motion come all the way across. And when he comes here, they're trying to disguise the coverage. So you're going to have two safeties so you can get in the middle. And to time that throw right over the top, what a play design, what a throw, big time catch.
Now try to increase the lead to 6. Toss.
Nope.
Harvey trying to find something. And they were on it right away, including Van Ness. There's a handoff. What a hit. That was Greenlaw.
Greenlaw's such a dog.
Pulverized Jacobs.
Going toe-to-toe.
Y'all probably already saw this, but before the game, Greenlaw, he was like on the opposite side of the field, like in Green Bay's, like their little huddle. It was like him and Singleton versus like 10 of them. I really loved like the aggressiveness that he brings to this team. I feel like we haven't had that since like Aqib Talib. And so just like the level of aggressiveness and just like, I don't know, he just really doesn't seem to care. He plays very physical. I love what he brings to the defense because I feel like that was lacking. We've always been good defensively, but I feel like everyone was so humble, which is kind of boring. So shout out to Drake Greenlaw. I love him a lot.
Here's Jacobs again, cutting back and picking up the first, taking it near the 50. Love goes to the near side, and Golden, the first rounder, pulls it in.
I wanted so bad to draft Matthew Golden. But I'm not mad at Pat Bryant. He has been good too, and he will be back this week versus the Jaguars. But man, if we could have got Matthew Golden.
Protected, throws it. Jacobs can't pull it in. The kick, good. And Green Bay's within a point.
Got ourselves a game.
Gary gonna assume more of a role here with Parsons out. Nix, good pass, what a strike. To the 50 to Sutton. He's at 263, 4 touchdowns, no picks. He's going up top again. This one caught by Franklin. No, Harvey's going to come back. Blitz picked up. Pass goes long and out of reach.
Guess who's there? Who's there again from the middle?
Good coverage by McKinney. But if Cortland would have caught that.
The field. Here we go, Jim.
Here we go. But Day is the running back. Again, goes for the deeper pass, and this time it's caught. Sutton, the third down magician, able to again come up with a huge catch.
Elite.
Harvey. Look at how many bodies are around this.
Look at the movement up front.
Toss. Harvey looking for his 10th touchdown of his rookie year. R.J. Harvey.
I remember tweeting out after this game, are we really good? Because although we have been on this winning streak, I feel like this is the first time we've seen a complete game from all three levels of the team. So offensively, we were good. Defensively, they came clutch in the second half. In special teams, everything was clicking on all cylinders. And I feel like if we want to continue to make it further, that's what we're going to have to do. Now, although defense has taken a step back, I do think that they're still like the strong suit of our team, if you will. But man, if our offense keeps playing like this, I don't know. I think we're a hard team to beat. So we'll see.
What an outstanding job. It's a toss play, knowing everyone's going to run inside, and then Harvey just extends it.
Across the middle, intercepted. It's Moss.
Justice for Riley Moss. The rest be picking on Riley Moss, man.
They ruled him down by contact. Love was trying to hit Dontavian Wicks.
Here we go. Extra lineman in.
Ready.
Here they go. Nix fires it. Knocked down, incomplete. Edgerrin Cooper, who had a fumble recovery at the top of this game with a big pass defense here. Love gets it over to Golden.
Last thing you want to do is be third and long against this defense.
3rd and 16. Across the middle. Fitzpatrick. Now you're going to have 4th and long. Packers have got to have it. Not going to get a pass away. The Orange Rush able to take him down for the 3rd time in this half. Triple set behind him.
They're trying to draw him off sides. I can't believe
No, they're
wow.
going. Here it is, the handoff.
What are they doing?
And they're able to stop Prentice. Maybe he returns.
They're going to need Golden or Wicks.
Yeah, we need to be able to convert on 4th and 1. Especially in times like this.
Love heaves it. Incomplete. Tried to go to Melton. And Moss broke it up. Love steps up, throws, nothing there. The Broncos are going to win it and extending their win streak to 11. The music competition series, The Road and NCIS Origins tonight. Bo Nix throws for 4 touchdowns. He wins his 9th straight game against an NFC opponent. Wow. And he throws.
All right, so I know that Sean is not in the conversations of Coach of the Year, but he should be. He has taken this organization from straight trash to being 12-2 and being the top of the AFC. Why is he not in these conversations? Like, I understand Ben Johnson and Chicago, and like, I get it. Like, but be for real. This is really insane, guys. Like, for how many years straight? 9 years straight, Kansas City has owned this division. And in 3 years, Sean has been here. He's completely overturned this entire organization. It's just, I'm just so happy that he's here. But anyways, that was my reaction. I will be back for the Jaguars game. It should be really good because, like I said, everyone is just thinking that they're going to come into Denver and just ruin us. So I'll be doing a reaction video to that. I'll try my best not to watch it live. Well, that's a lie. I'll definitely be watching it live, but I will do my best to get that video up because I know it's going to be a good game. My guess is that we'll end up beating the Jaguars. I do not take them seriously at all. I feel like they are a very flawed team, but so are we. Actually, every team in the AFC is pretty flawed, but when it comes down to who has more of the well-rounded team, I think it's us. One team that does scare me is the Bills, obviously, because it's the Bills and Josh Allen, but I think they're beatable too. So, yeah, thanks for watching my video, and I will see you guys next time.